It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, August the 24th, 2018, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Funeral service for Raul Antonio Rodriguez, 67 of Muleshoe, is scheduled for 11 o'clock this morning, Friday, August the 24th, at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Raul died on Monday, August the 20th, in Maple. He was born November the 6th, 1950 in Mexico, and married Blanca Estela Burciaga in Portales on February the 4th, 1976. Raul worked as a farmer for many years. He was preceded in death by his wife, Blanca, in 2005, his parents, and 3 sisters. He is survived by a son, Raul Adam Rodriguez III, and his wife, Araceli of Muleshoe, his daughter Michelle Perdomo and her husband Jose of Dallas, his 4 sisters Rosa Armendariz of New Mexico, Luz Torres of Chihuahua, Mexico, Guadalupe Delgado of Sudan, and Ofelia Flores of Muleshoe, his brother Ramon Rodriguez of Beulah, and 3 grandchildren, Jacob, Ashley, and Amberly, and his granddog Brownie. Online condolences can be made to ellisfuneralhomes.com, and repeating funeral service for Raul Antonio Rodriguez, 67 of Muleshoe, is 11 o'clock this Friday morning, August the 24th, at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Please keep the family of Raul Rodriguez on your prayer list today.
The burn ban in Bailey County has been lifted indefinitely due to the recent rains. The burn ban in Bailey County has been lifted. Gene Howard, 78 of Franklin, Tennessee, formerly of Muleshoe, died on Tuesday afternoon about 1 o'clock in the Alive Hospice in Murphyboro, Tennessee, where he had been moved just the day before from the hospital. Memorial service for Gene Howard will be held at Williamson's Memorial Funeral Home in Franklin, Tennessee, on Wednesday morning at 11. He was born December the 10th, 1939, and graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1958. He first worked for Hertha Walker at the theater on Main Street here in Muleshoe, and then at radio station KMUL. He is survived by his wife, Sharon, of the home in Franklin, Tennessee, 1 son, Patrick, and several grandchildren. He also reared a number of other children. Please remember in your prayers the family of Gene Howard, 78, of Franklin, Tennessee, formerly of Muleshoe, who died on Tuesday afternoon about 1 o'clock. Memorial service will be held at Williamson Memorial Funeral Home in Franklin, Tennessee, on Wednesday morning at 11. The high in Muleshoe on Thursday was 94. The low was 60. And on Friday morning at 7 o'clock, it was 63 degrees. And now K&K Pharmacy brings you the weather forecast.
It is back to school time now at K&K Pharmacy, and they have some great kids programs. Back to School Bash is a free backpack with select school supplies for children kindergarten through 5th graders. Bring your kid in to K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, August 1st until their supplies last. Right here in Muleshoe, you can call or text 806-272-7511. The child must be present to receive a backpack. Also, K&K Pharmacy has the free Vitamins for Kids program for Healthy Kids Chewable multivitamins for every child's nutritional needs. You can pick up a free bottle every 30 days at K&K Pharmacy. The parent must come in and sign each child up for the vitamin program at your good neighbor pharmacy. K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, some rain chances in the forecast, very slight for today on Friday. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 3 p.m. this afternoon. Mostly sunny, high near 94. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then another 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight, Friday night. Partly cloudy, low around 67. South winds around 10 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly sunny, high near 94 degrees. South-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 67. Sunday, mostly sunny, high near 94 degrees. South-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 67. Monday, mostly sunny, high near 96 degrees. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Monday night, partly cloudy, low around 67. Then Tuesday, sunny, high near 95 degrees. Partly cloudy Tuesday night, low around 66. So some small rain chances today beginning after 3 p.m. and then tonight. But then no rain chances for the next several days, and warm days in the mid-90s, lows in the upper 60s. And again, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m. today for Friday for the Muleshoe area. Mostly sunny, high near 94 degrees. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then a 20% chance of rain tonight, partly cloudy, low around 67. Mostly sunny on Saturday, high near 94. Partly cloudy Saturday night, low around 67. This edition of the weather forecast has been brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy.
At the Spring Lake Earth schools on Wednesday, they had a gas leak. They dismissed school on Wednesday at noon. Spring Lake Earth School started back on Friday morning. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. Since I am now 9 years old and wiser, I can tell you so much more experience about Liao's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. I recommend you try the Irma Special. It is named for the queen of the Mexican food, Irma Liao, who started Liao's with her husband Jesse in 1957. That's right, Liao's has been in business over 60 years now. That is Liao's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
The 79th annual membership meeting of the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association will be held on Tuesday evening at the Bailey County Coliseum here in Muleshoe. Registration will be from 5:30 to 6:30. A free meal will be served, barbecued chicken and fish at 5:30, and there will also be a short business meeting at 6:30. Door prizes galore will be given away. Now, and the purpose of the meeting is to give a financial report, progress report, and general condition of the cooperative. Taya Lachey, originally from Tahoka, will be performing. And when you register on Tuesday evening, you will be given a registration gift. They will elect 2 new directors. from District 1 and District 2. The nominating committee has submitted these names: from District 1, Daryl Stevens and Ronnie Altman; District 2, Keith Hicks and Cody Kirby. Additional nominations can be made from the floor. They also will consider and take action on any other matters that might come before the meeting. That is Tuesday evening, starting with registration from 5:30 to 6, and then at 5:30 there will be a meal served free of charge to all cooperative members and their invited guests. And there will also be a short business meeting. And all of that is at the Bailey County Electric Cooperative 79th Annual Membership Meeting. And that will be held on Tuesday evening at the Bailey County Coliseum here in Muleshoe. Now, on Saturday, we will be putting up online and on the air the interview we made with the new doctor here in Muleshoe, Dr. Kenneth Burke. And you will certainly want to meet him and also welcome him to the Muleshoe Area Medical Clinic. Now, also, we have Meet the Mules up, and also the first day of school interviews, and always they are delightful to watch. You are watching the wind turbines being constructed near the Circleback community in the Blue Cloud Wind Farm on Thursday evening. There are 7 turbines, and they are working on the 8th. In our bargain basement, we have for sale a 90% furnace, 90 BTU, purchased in 1993 and still works good. They want $300 for it. See Christy Price at 703 West Avenue J, or call 806-566-9652, Christy Price. Muleshoe Meals on Wheels is needing a weekly volunteer driver on Tuesdays to run the west route, and potentially several other weekly routes will possibly come open in the near future. Also, they need fill-in drivers. Muleshoe Meals on Wheels now serves 89 clients every day on 4 different routes. Call 806-272-3647 if you can help with Muleshoe Meals on Wheels, and that is Judy Kaufman, Bailey County Office of the Aging, for more information. She's open from 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 1 on Fridays. Stop, look, and listen. Don't tell just your children to stop, look, and listen, but you do the same. Watch out for the little children who have gone back to school, and the older children too. Do not ever pass a school bus that is stopped taking on or letting off passengers. And always observe all of the school zone speed limit rules around the schools. Cross-country meet will be held on this Saturday at Canyon High School. So good luck to our cross-country Muleshoe High School team. The first football game for the Muleshoe Mules varsity team will be with Dalhart here in Muleshoe at Benny Douglas Football Stadium. at 7 o'clock. Please note that is game time, 7 o'clock. But the first game will be here in Muleshoe on Thursday of next week, and that will be freshmen playing at 5 o'clock. And also the JV team will play at 6:30, and that will be Dalhart. And those games are all next week. We will be showing the Muleshoe Mules football games here on Channel 6, and also the highlights of the game, courtesy of these sports-minded Muleshoe merchants: McDonald's of Muleshoe, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Barrett Potato Farms, Terry Burton Service Center, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Independent School District, Hereford Feed Ingredients, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, and also AIM Bank. Coming in and sponsoring the games also will be First Bank of Muleshoe, Lance Insurance of Sudan, McCormick Seeds Incorporated, Ag Aviation, State Farm Insurance Agent, and Dale Oil Company and Precure Electric. Last Saturday, the Muleshoe Mules football team visited Matthew Alicon, a Muleshoe High School student, at Trust Point in Lubbock, where he is taking rehabilitation after surgery. He is fighting cancer. The superintendent, Dr. R.L. Richards, and the coaches joined the team. They presented Matthew with a football jersey and a helmet that all of the players had signed. Monday, Coach David Wood and his wife Jody also visited Matthew Alicon. And please put Matthew Alicon and his family on your prayer list. Every Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, they will show a movie. So don't forget that. That is something added to the activities at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
AIM Bank Muleshoe and Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. AIM Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service AIM Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. AIM Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. AIM Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe. Frying Cox 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe now has in their new 5-gallon paint machine up and running. Great deals while supplies last on the Great Stuff Insulating Foam Sealant 12-ounce can, only $2.99. Special of the month is the Raid 4-pack 1.5-ounce indoor deep reach fogger or the 16-ounce Yard Guard fogger, only $6. Manager special on the 20-inch fan, only $25 during August. And check out the Nebo Inspector Powerful Pocket Light at 180 lumens, new at Frying Cogs. Lots of new merchandise in the sewing section, like many new patterns and 10-inch squares and jelly rolls. Also new iron-on adhesive, cell phone clutch, mega pressing mats, sewing scissors and shears and dressmaker shears, elastic and lots of sizes and shapes, and new fabrics. And if they don't have what you're looking for, they can order it for you now at Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m.
On our prayer list, please remember all the children and young people and the teachers going back to school this season. Also, the students going off to college. And remember the parents sending their children off to school and to colleges, especially those parents who are sending their little children off for the very first time in their lives to school and also to colleges and universities. Remember Eleanor Yerby and Mary Jo Burge, both moving to be closer to their families, and we wish them the very best. Remember them as they make these huge changes in their lives. Larry and Diane Thornton and all of their family. Remember Marlene Martin and also Ruth and John Hall, Bruce and Cindy Barrett, Betty Harrison, Starla Ellis and Todd, Royce Turner, who had successful knee replacement surgery last week at Grace Medical Clinic in Lubbock, Eddie Morris and his wife Gail, Charlotte Stanford's father, Juan and Mabel Jaime, Doris and Butch Vandiver, Randy and Terry Smith and their family. Always remember Matthew Alicon and his parents, Rick and Rhea Alicon, Tony Holmans, Ann and Marshall Head, Mary Wilson and her husband Cap, Kathy Wilson, Jean Paul and Corlin Jarman, Betty Noble, Lisa Oftencamp, Holly Russell of Lasbuddy, Donna Burton and all of her family, all the people affected by the fires and floods, and those first responders, Nona Marlowe, and the families who have lost loved ones in recent days. Miguel Lizard Lopez, 10 years of age, of Causey, New Mexico. He was the stepson of Diana Gardia Gandara. Howard Watson's family. Taylor Whitley, a 1998 Sudan High School graduate. Ricky Seaton of Lasbuddy. Linda White of Farwell, a Muleshoe High School graduate. Vicki Garner, Betty Bryant of Earth, Nora Gonzalez Avena, Raul Rodriguez, and Gene Howard's families.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on AW Broadband Channel 6, as well find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith. Bubba is a longhorn steer who earns his keep. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on AW Broadband, Channel 6, and at MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Gary Henry lives at Morgan Mill, north of Stephenville. He has a longhorn steer named Bubba he takes to various events. People love Bubba.
Well, basically, they just want their picture made on him or with him.
Bubba has a saddle, and people ride him.
The CEO of a big company rode out on the stage on him to deliver his speech to the crowd.
Bubba, 17 years old, has been in movies and appears at all kinds of functions.
Bellamy Brothers used him in one of their musical videos, and state fairs, we've been as far away as Wisconsin State Fair with him. And we've had him in the Brown Palace Hotel in downtown Denver, amongst other places, but he climbed stairs and rode escalators and elevators and the whole bit. Didn't bother him a bit. The only thing I can't make him do is jump off in water. He won't go into water. But I actually can use him on the ranch. If I have a cow down in the canyon with a baby calf or something that I want to take a look at, I can ride him up to that calf and look down and see what sex and color and all I've got, and the cow will quit grazing and look up at me and go back to grazing. But if I go down on a horse or on foot, she's gone with the calf, and I have to wait a few days to see what I've got.
Gary has about 100 longhorns.
Basically, they're a beef breed. We don't try to compete with the Hereford and the Angus and the Beefmaster, all those guys, but we are able to compete with them in the health food market because the meat's a whole lot healthier. I have a lot of people eating the beef now that have concerns about their health and their heart. We've even developed a market throughout the United States for them. We even have competitions, international competitions on those things now. We had a trail class in Fort Worth last October, which Bubba won, by the way.
Gary says longhorns live 40 years or more. Bubba's horns are 5 feet across.
He's just pretty average for a steer, which is fine. If they get too big, it makes them too hard to ride in crowds and through doors and this sort of thing.
Every once in a while, Bubba runs into some different situations, like at Granbury when he visited a nursing home.
I felt old Bubba twisting around. I looked around, there's no man in a wheelchair had him by the tail, and we were dragging him all over the parking lot.
Gary Henry of Morgan Mill, owner of Bubba the Longhorn. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.